Hello everyone, it's Mary. Welcome back to the channel. Super excited about the small die of the month from Spellbinders this month. This was a very fun and diverse type of set. I had just a good time with it and I tried to make a variety of cards for this video. So let's jump into it. For the small die of the month for December, we have a very cute window set. I don't know. I'm a sucker for a window die. I don't know why. Probably because you can just do so many things with it. You can have it looking out. You can be looking in the home. It's just really versatile. So then I have, also it comes with these little potted plants. You can do seasons for the whole year. They have clouds, a moon, nighttime scenes, daytime scenes. I tried to do in here, I did just a regular nighttime scene. I do a winter scene and then also a fall scene. So I'm only going to show you in this video the making of the first card, which is going to be this just regular summer kind of scene or just a nighttime scene. You also get this super cute little cat, and they have two tails in the dies too, so that you can intertwine them when you put them next to each other. And then you have a tree die as well. So just some sentiments. It's just great. This month, I feel like they knocked it out of the park. All right, so I'm going to take this ink blender here, this tool I'm using, and some Distress Oxide ink on Bristol smooth cardstock. I have a little mat down there to just ink blend on. After when I was putting this together, because this was obviously the first time I'm playing with this die set, I realized that I did not need to ink blend the way that I did. So you really, you only need to ink blend the window portion of your card panel. But I kind of went a little crazy with all the different blues, two different blues and some black. I was trying to make a nighttime scene, not realizing I wasn't going to really get that inside the window picture. So you'll see what I'm talking about here in just a minute. But I am trying to figure out, we are in our new home now, and so I'm trying to figure out my lighting, and I think this is good, but I'd love your feedback on the clarity and the lighting, because I feel like that can really make or break a video. So if you can just kind of let me know what you're seeing and what you think, that would be super helpful down in the comment section. This way I can know if I need to alter anything as I move forward. Okay, I am taking out this Hero Arts White Iridescent Shimmer Spray, and it's my new favorite now. I am using it like this on so many things. It's super fun. And so I am going to spritz that. It gives this, if you leave it, it kind of dries more white opaque. If you pick it up with a paper towel, it dries more shimmery. So it's still white shimmer though. It's cool. It's really cool stuff. So I am going to set that aside to dry. And then the next thing that I'm going to do is, I show you right here. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you all the shimmer. Yes, it's just really good stuff. Okay, so let's see. Now I'm going to take my window and I'm going to place it so that I can see where I need to put the little die inserts and get the card panel die cut. So those little inserts on the left of the screen there, they are not going to cut out that shape. They're just going to cut into the paper. So I will tell you, one thing I tried on my last card I was going to do was just die cut the whole panel with those stars and snowflakes or dots, whatever that you want them to be. However, when you run them through your die cutting machine, I guess mine has a bit too much pressure, which is always a good thing when you're die cutting. However, it kind of put an indentation into the cardstock. And it's fine when you're going to have a window around the little indents. But when you're just doing the panel, you're going to see those shapes. And if you figured out a way to not do that, not see the shapes, that's awesome. But I couldn't. So you can see right here, even those little indents, that's going to show up if you try to do the whole panel. So I gave up on that idea. But I am going to show you at the end of this video the pictures of the other two cards that I made. So you have these little inserts here, and you're going to just put them where the 4 windows are and the 2 on the top. Side note, our bedroom has that moon type window. It's a skylight, so it's like super high up on the wall. Can't touch it. Weird, whatever. The sun is ablazing in the morning when it comes through. And I don't so much mind it, but my husband is just not a fan. And so we were trying to put a blind up there. We're trying to do all these things. And then we take to the internet and we find that they actually make little insert blinds that you can put in these little windows. I don't know. I never saw it before. But I mean, there's so much natural light in the house, which I love. And I love that too. But yeah, it is bright. I'm not going to lie. Especially if it's a sunny day. Like the whole room is like the surface of the sun. Okay. This window just really made me think of that. So I'm going to cut that out, and very sad to see this excess piece go. You can see me thinking here. I've paused and looked at it like, what can I do with this one? All right, so now I have this. Now I'm going to place glitter cardstock behind it because you can use anything you want. You can use colored cardstock, yellow, you can do whatever, gold. I think gold would be pretty too, gold glitter. But I'm going to use the silver because that's just the look I'm going for. And I'm going to take out my Barely Art glue. And my Barely Art glue and art glitter glue are awesome for placing down onto glitter cardstock. Once I do that, I'm going to put something heavy on it for a little bit just to seal the deal. So I'm going to place that down. And then once that's done, I'm going to cut that out as well. So you can see it there on the right-hand side. I took my little kitty cat and I am going to color this little kitty cat in all black, but I'm using 2 grays and a black. These are Arteza alcohol markers, and I'm just going to try to get a decent blend there. So I honestly couldn't tell if this was, I'm assuming this is the back of the cat's head because there's no face on it. But it seemed weird that the back of the head would go over the neck. I don't know. It's just, it looks like a cat in the end, and that's all that matters. So I'm going to finish up coloring this little guy. Super cute. And then we are going to move into starting to figure out how I want to assemble this. So I take this little moon die cut and I'm just going to color it in some silver glitter pen. And that's going to kind of match, with the silver in the background. You can do, I've seen this moon yellow. I've seen it just gray. However, whatever you want to do, just color it up, and I'm going to put it down. Hindsight, I would have liked to have placed it more in between the 2 window panels, the top and the bottom one. I think that just would have looked cooler, but it's just a minor detail. I like the way it turned out. That background paper is just some paper I had in my stash, and I thought that would look like kind of cool, as if it's the wall with the window looking out. And then I'm just going to place down my kitty cat. And he's going to go. Now, like I said in the beginning, they have the tails 2 different ways. So you die cut it 2 different ways. And this way, if you have 2 of them next to each other, you could have them interlocking their tails. And there is a sentiment in this die set that says happy together. And so that's a really cute combination. I'm taking out this adhesive here. This is 2-inch adhesive. Love it. It's from scrapbook.com. And I am going to place that down and then get a little bit of that adhesive on the sides as well, so it pops up nice and even. I'm going to try to get this lined up as even as possible. One of the cards I made went on a little crooked, and when I showed my daughter, she was very quick to point it out. It was probably this one. It was driving me nuts. The card was. But, you just got to go with it. It's handmade. It's not perfect. I was having a good time, so that's what matters. I took this sentiment here, Wish Upon a Star. I thought that was really cute. So it has Dream Big, Wish Upon a Star, and Happy Together. So really cute sentiments and not necessarily geared towards any one specific thing. So I thought they were good additions to the other Spellbinders kits that you get. And so you're not getting the same sentiments over and over again. All right, I'm going to place that down just flat right there. It's a good contrast against that wood panel background, so you can read it pretty well. But I'm going to put this on a card soon. Here's the other card that I made, but I'm going to show you real quick here from Spellbinders. They offer envelopes and card panels as well. So 5x7, A2 size, and then also square. So I thought that was really cool. I am all about this pre-cut, pre-scored life these days. I think probably because I really am so stretched for time, and these are really helping me out, just to kind of have them ready, and I get to put the time more so into the card making and not have to sit there and do the tedious stuff. So I'm finding it pretty convenient, but they offer them in this sort of like an off-white cream color, and then the bright white. So really cool square cards and all. So just wanted to share that with you. All right, so back to this card. I'm using some art glitter glue to put that down on my card panel. And this is an A2 size card. And that is going to do it for that card. Now upcoming is going to be some of the close-ups of the other cards that I made. So I will explain how I put those together and just some of the highlights of them. I love that shimmer. That shimmer stuff is just the bomb. Okay, so the first card here, just some close-ups of this one. Nothing new. I just made it. You just saw it. I have nothing to say about this card. But I do have something to say about that new Tool-in-One. Awesome. A must-have for your craft room. Trust me, especially when you're using intricate dies. So this one I put some acetate, just some packaging paper, and I made a fall sunset scene, which I just had so much fun doing because that's my favorite time of the year. I put a little glossy accents over the pots just to make them look more realistic. And that was it. So that was a lot of fun to put together. And then of course I had to make a holiday card because we are in the season. And so I just took a stencil and made sort of that wallpapery look, as if you're looking outside. And this is a shaker card. So I cut both dies together onto that card panel, and then I inlaid the outline of the windows. So then I just made it a shaker card, and that was fun. Put some garland on there, a little bow. I had a great time with this kit. This was a lot of fun. Hopefully this inspired you, maybe got some juices flowing for your mojo, and you'll have some fun with your kit too. Please tag me in social media so that I can see what you're making as well. If you're interested in the kit or the subscription, you can head down to the link below for Spellbinders Small Die of the Month. You can click that link and check it out. Also, everything else I used in the video, I will post below for links as well. Don't forget to link up with me on other social media platforms. You can find that in the Linktree link in the description box. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.